Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. You better buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most impactful rumors of the NFL offseason so far. It's about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the AFC East and give the Bills a serious shot at not just making noise, but dominating again and setting their sights firmly on another Super Bowl run. We're talking about a possible swap involving Patrick Surtain, one of the league's top cornerbacks, and it's coming from some pretty solid sources. The Denver Broncos, sitting at a 5-12 record this past season and facing a rebuild, are apparently eyeing a move that could bring in a first-round pick in 2027 and a fourth-round pick in 2026 in exchange for Surtain. The Broncos are in a phase where they're prioritizing a quarterback hunt and rebuilding their roster, and trading Surtain might be part of that strategy, especially if they're looking to free up cap space and focus on young talent. The Buffalo Bills, on the other hand, are in a different position entirely. Coming off a solid 11-6 season, they're looking to tighten up their secondary after some injuries and vulnerabilities in 2023. They currently face about $7 million in cap space, but have enough flexibility through trades and restructures to make a move. Their secondary, especially at cornerback, could really use a player of Surtain's caliber. With Dane Jackson recovering from injury and other young guys still developing, adding Surtain would be a game changer. His presence on the field would be like casting a shadow over opposing offenses, and that's exactly what the Bills need to take their defense to the next level. Let's talk about Surtain himself. He's just 25 years old but already established as one of the league's elite shutdown corners. Since 2021, he's been a lockdown presence, and this past season, he put up some impressive numbers: 35 solo tackles, 1 interception, and 12 pass deflections in just 13 games. His PFF grade in 2025 is sitting at a respectable 79, ranking him around the 22nd among cornerbacks, but what truly stands out are his coverage metrics. His coverage grade is 69-1, which isn't elite, but his forced incompletion rate is 31%, a mark that puts him in the upper echelon league-wide. He allows just 41% completion rate when targeted, and his EPA per target is 20, meaning he effectively minimizes the damage when he's covering receivers. Across his career, he's amassed 42 pass deflections, 9 picks, and over 200 tackles, earning 2 Pro Bowl nods along the way. Now, compare Surtain to other top corners in the league, and you'll see why he's so highly coveted. His skill set is reminiscent of a young Jalen Ramsey, especially when you look at his ability to shut down opposing top receivers and make game-changing plays. His injury history in 2025 involved a minor quad issue, but he's been durable overall, and his yards per target of just 3.8 ranks among the best in the league, even during a season with some bumps. It's clear that Surtain is a cornerstone player, someone who can elevate a secondary and turn games around with his instinct, technique, and physicality. So why would the Broncos consider trading him? Well, their needs are pretty evident. Offensive line and wide receiver depth are at the top of the list. With a rebuilding roster and a 5-12 record, they might see trading Surtain as a way to expedite their rebuild and stockpile draft assets. Plus, with Nick struggling at quarterback, they are likely looking ahead to the future and trying to assemble a roster that can compete once they find their franchise signal caller. Sending Surtain away would also help free up cap space, which is crucial for a team in rebuild mode, especially with a cap hit of around $36 million and a need to prioritize other areas. For the Bills, acquiring Surtain would be a massive boost. It'd be like adding a lockdown corner to pair with their existing talent, creating a duo that's hard to beat. With Dane Jackson returning from injury, the Bills would have a formidable cornerback group that can match up against the best offenses in the NFL. Imagine Surtain shadowing the opposition's top receiver, creating turnovers and forcing quarterbacks to think twice before throwing in his direction. His presence on the field would immediately reduce big plays, project a 25% decrease in explosive plays allowed, and boost the entire defense's efficiency. His addition could also elevate the Bills' EPA allowed per play, making their defense more disciplined and aggressive. And if you're thinking about the playoff implications, this move could be huge. Surtain's ability to change the game, combined with the Bills' existing weapons like Stephon Diggs and the emerging Gabriel Davis, would make them a nightmare for any offense. His impact isn't just about coverage, it's about creating opportunities for turnovers, disrupting timing routes, and enabling the Bills to play more aggressive and opportunistic defense. Teams like the Patriots or Dolphins would think twice before trying to attack the Bills, secondary with Surtain on the field. And of course, this kind of move could be the difference maker in close games, especially in the postseason where every play counts. Looking at the bigger picture, some experts believe that Surtain could be the X factor that pushes the Bills to the next level. His addition could be the missing piece that turns a good team into a great one, especially if it helps reduce big plays allowed, which was a weakness in 2023, and increases turnovers. The Bills have a solid core, but adding a player like Surtain would elevate their defense from good to elite, giving them a real shot at Super Bowl glory. His presence could also influence the team's overall confidence and swagger, knowing they have a shutdown corner who can handle the league's best receivers. Some fans and analysts are even drawing parallels to the 2019 trade that brought Jalen Ramsey to the Rams, which completely changed their secondary and helped them reach the Super Bowl. Surtain, with his youth and proven talent, could do the same for Buffalo. His ability to lock down receivers, combined with the Bills' aggressive front seven and playmakers on offense, makes this hypothetical trade one of the most exciting potential moves of the offseason. Now, let's talk about the odds, because this isn't just speculation anymore. It's gaining traction. Fox Sports has boosted the Bills' Super Bowl odds from plus 900 to plus 550, partly thanks to the expectation that they might make a splash in the trade market. Surtain's addition could be the catalyst for this surge, turning the Bills into a legitimate favorite to go all the way. His impact on the defense would be tangible, and the Bills' coaching staff would likely scheme around his strengths, maximizing their chances of success. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and a trade like this would come with its risks. But for the Bills, the upside is enormous. They'd be adding a dynamic, young, and highly productive corner who can influence games in multiple ways. It's about creating a defense that's as feared as their offense, and Surtain could be that missing piece. The Bills have the draft capital and cap flexibility to make it happen, and if they do, it might just be the move that cements their place as AFC contenders for years to come. In conclusion, this trade scenario isn't just a pipe dream, it's a real possibility that could shake up the entire league. Buffalo fans, you should be excited because the team might be about to make a bold move, one that could define their future. Surtain's talent, youth, and playmaking ability make him a perfect fit for what the Bills need to contend at the highest level. Keep your eyes peeled because the offseason is just heating up, and big things are on the horizon. Whether it happens or not, one thing is for sure, the Bills are always aiming higher, and this potential move could be just the beginning of something truly special. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Buffalo Bills news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Surtain could be the game changer we're all waiting for? Do you see this as the move that propels Buffalo back to Super Bowl contention? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills, so don't hold back. And remember, I'll be back soon with even more updates, rumors, and analysis on everything Bills related. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's get ready for an exciting offseason. The Bills are always aiming for greatness, and with moves like this possibly on the horizon, the future looks bright.